We all need to poop to live. So what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to talk about pasty butt. Pasty butt is super common in chicks, usually within their first 2 years of life. If you're brooding chicks, you likely will see a case here and there of pasty butt. It's usually from the temperature in the brooder being either too hot, too cold, or the chick is really, really stressed out. Sometimes it also just happens, so it doesn't mean like, oh my god, like my chick is so stressed out, like what can I do to like help it? You don't need to worry. The main thing that you need to do is you need to keep an eye on it, and you need to know how to properly clean it so that the butthole doesn't get clogged up. Because if the butthole gets clogged up, if you think about it, they can't poop. And if that happens, those toxins build up inside, and hi puppies, don't scare the chickies. If the toxins build up inside, they can get infections, really, really sick. And if they can't poop, they're not gonna live. Like, we need to poop. We all need to poop to live. So I'm gonna show you a chick. So this chick right here has a perfect, nice little clean butt. Let's see. I see you. Her butt's clean. This chick right here has a little bit of poop on the down feather, but nothing blocking the butthole. Looks like maybe this one just has like a thick butt. May not be pasty butt. We're still gonna clean her off anyways. There is one though that I wanted to address where there was a little bit stuck to the butthole, and it was this one. So this one has stuck to her butt. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you what I usually do to take care of that and clean her up to make sure that the poop goes away and that she's nice and healthy and that she is able to poop and that we don't have pasty butt anymore. Okay, so when we clean the chick's butt, we're obviously not going to dump them in a bath or anything or put them under a bunch of running water. The best thing to do is to take a paper towel or a washcloth or something nice and soft and just to gently, wipe the poop off the butt. So you take some warm water and some paper towels and you just dip it, and you're just going to keep kind of gently rubbing until that poop comes off. You never want to pull or yank it off the chick's down feather. I mean, the feathers, their down is what keeps them warm, and that can hurt too. Like, no one wants their feathers pulled off. So really, you just kind of dip it, and I hold the chick kind of like this. She's comfortable, and you just kind of take and you rub, and it's going to take, I mean, this poop is dried up. It's going to take some rubbing. And it's nasty, like, yes, it's chicken poop, but if you have chickens, you're probably so used to always having the poop kind of all over you anyways. So you're just gonna rub and rub and rub. You guys get the idea. You don't need to watch me wipe a chicken's butt forever, but you're just gonna do this until the poop is soft enough where it kind of comes off. You really want to make sure, your main goal is to make sure that the butthole is exposed. It's kind of a gross thing, but when, like I said, this can be deadly, so do not leave a bunch of poop caked on your chick's butts, please, because they will get sick and they could potentially die. You're just going to keep wiping and wiping and wiping until it's clean. So this little one, we got her butt nice and clean. As you can see, it's kind of wet, but we got all that poop off. And the one thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take either olive oil, or I like to use coconut oil, and a Q-tip, and you're going to literally put it, you could put it a little bit like on the butthole and around it, but more so on the feathers around the butt, especially below where the poop usually gets stuck. It prevents, it lubricates it, so it prevents the poop when it comes out from sticking and building up. A lot of people also recommend like Neosporin or even Vaseline. But if you think about it, when chicks are wet or they have something on them, they pick at it and they preen it to get it off. You don't want your chick ingesting Neosporin or something like that. So I prefer to use something like coconut oil that is safe for them. And then I take a Q-tip and I dip it in. I'm going to open it up. I take a Q-tip and I dip it in, and then I gently apply it. So I'll show you that in a second. Alrighty, so it's just one single swipe. That's even too much. You only need a tiny, tiny bit. You're okay, babies. And you take it, the chick, hold it the same way. make sure I'm not stepping on anybody. And what you're gonna do is just position her where you can see, and like I said, just around the butt, around that whole area. It's really, the whole point is just to keep it lubricated so it's not dry and poop isn't getting stuck to it. Just like that. And then you got her all cleaned up. Don't fall. You have her all cleaned up. She's ready to go back and play with her friends and do all that stuff. But it should make you feel a lot better knowing that your chick's butt is no longer clogged. And it may take a couple different rounds of cleaning and applying some coconut oil or olive oil or whatever you choose to use for it to go away. But after the chick gets a little bit older, I would say after like 2 weeks, it should stop. But just keep a close eye on everybody and keep them nice and healthy. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and take care of your chicks and check their butts for pasty butt, because pasty butt can be dangerous. All right, bye, guys.